Hello students, this is Ginny ma'am, as you can call me, and I'll be taking up your class for English. Today I'll start with the first chapter of the reader Honeycomb. The first chapter is 3 questions. Now as we start it, I'll keep reading and explaining the chapter to you. Okay. Now I'll start with the first paragraph. The thought came to a certain king that he would never fail if he knew 3 things. Now, a certain thought came to a king one day that if I know about 3 things, then I will always be a successful ruler and I will never fail as a king if I know 3 things. Now, what are those 3 things? These 3 things were: what is the right time to begin something? Second, which people should he listen to? And third, what is the most important thing for him to do? So the king therefore sent messengers throughout his kingdom, promising a large sum of money to anyone who would answer these 3 questions. He had 3 questions in mind. First was, what's the right time to begin something? Second was that which people should he listen to? And third was, what is the most important thing for him to do? Now he sent his messengers throughout his kingdom that find somebody who can find the right answer and the perfect answer of these 3 questions. Because if I know the answer, then I will be able to become a successful ruler and I will never fail as a king. So, and he said that whoever gives me the perfect answers, the perfect right answers, that person I'll give a big amount of money. I'll give a huge sum of money. Now, many wise men came to the king, but they all answered his questions differently. Now, there were many people who came, as messengers had gone, many people who came and gave his answer, but everybody had a different answer. Now, what different answers did they give? Answer of question number 1. Now, first question was, what is the right time to begin something? In reply to the first question, some said that king must prepare a timetable and then follow it strictly. Like you have a timetable in school, you have this period, then this period, then this period, then a break and certain subjects to be studied. Or maybe you are at home, you have a timetable, at this time I'll get up, have breakfast, then do studies, then some play time, maybe rest time, lunch. So the first answer was that he should have a timetable and he should follow it strictly. Only in this way, they said, could he do everything at its proper time. So the people who said that he should have a timetable, they said that this is the only way how he can do everything at a proper time. Others said that it was impossible to decide in advance the right time for doing something. Now there were other people who gave other answers, and they said that now there is no particular time to start something. So it was impossible to decide in advance that what work should be done at what time. So the king should notice all that was going on. And these people said that the king should see what is happening in his surroundings, what is happening to the people around him, and they should see what is going on around him. And according to that, he should avoid foolish pleasures, unnecessary things of entertainment and pleasures. He should avoid all that. He should not go for all these foolish things. And he should do only what is necessary for him to do. We come to the next page. Always do whatever seemed necessary at that time. Okay? But others said that the king needed a council of wise men who would help him act at the proper time. Now, there were other people who said that the king should have some men. So he should have some wise men who could help him act at a proper time. Like at this time, what decision should be taken and what should be done right now. He should have some men to counsel him, to tell him what needs to be done, to give him suggestions. Right? This was because one man would find it impossible to decide correctly. Now they said that maybe because one man, that is the king, he may not give a right decision. Only one person is taking a decision, one person is deciding what has to be done. So he may not be able to do it alone. That's why he may need people around him who can suggest him, who can advise him. So he should have some people, some counselors who can advise him, who can tell him what should be done at what time. So they said without help from others, this was because one man would find it impossible to decide correctly without help from others the right time for every action. So this is what they said, that for every action to decide what is the right time, he should have a council of men. Next para, but then others said that there were some things which could be urgent. Now some other people said that no, there may be some things which are urgent. Now if you have a timetable made and there is some urgent work, so you have to unfollow that timetable. If you have thought from before, I'll do this work at this time, but there is some urgency that comes, that your ma'am calls you up and says that I am sending you 2 or 3 sums, please send the answer to me quickly, right now, within 10 minutes. So you will leave all the work you are doing. Maybe if you are playing or resting, or maybe you are doing some other work, you will leave everything and you will first do what is urgent, what the teacher has asked you to do right now. So they said that there were some things which were urgent. These things could not wait for the decision of the council. Now they said that some things are urgent. They cannot wait that okay, people will sit together in the evening at this time, then they will take a decision, and after a decision is taken, then the king will give an answer. So there are things which are urgent and they cannot wait for कि मीटिंग होगी और तब हम आंसर देंगे. No, there are some things which need to be done very quickly. In order to decide the right time for doing something, it is necessary to look into the future. Now, these people said that to find out what needs to be done at what time, what is the right time to do something, you should know the future. Like if you know that you will have your exams in July, you know the future, that the question paper will be very difficult. So you will start preparing from now. You will start doing your work and all the homework and all the learning work from now. But if you know that something happens and in future you have already seen that the exams will be now in December, before December there will be no exams. So what maximum students will do? They will do their work very lightly. Okay, fine, हो जाएगा homework, हो जाएगा याद करने का काम, because the exams are in December. We have a lot of time. We have 7-8 months. So the time when you are doing something, it has become different. The exams which were in June or July, you know they are going to come in 2 months, so you will do the work right now. But when you know the future, that exams will be in December, then you will not do the work right now. You will linger on. आराम से करोगे तब आप. Fine? So only magicians could do that. Now, how could you predict the future? How do you know the future? Only magicians know that. How do you know that this lockdown, when will it end? When will coronavirus leave your city? When will school open? Only a future predictor can tell you, maybe. Or maybe magicians can tell that when will this pandemic end, and when will schools open, when will malls open, and we'll go out to roam and have a good time. Right? So only magicians can do that. The king therefore would have to go to the magicians. So these people said that maybe the king has to have some magicians to tell him the future. In their answers to the second question, some said, now what was the second question? Second question was, which people should he listen to? Now, answer of the second question, some said that the people most necessary to the king were his counselors. Counselors who used to give him advice. Others said the priests. Priests means pujari. So, religious काम करते हैं. So, others said that priests are important. A few others chose the doctors. Now some other people said, no, doctors are the most important. If king gets sick and he is not able to get up from the bed, if he becomes sick, then he will not be able to do anything. He will not be able to do anything. So he needs doctors the most. He has to listen to them. They are the most important. And yet others said that his soldiers were the most necessary. Now others said that soldiers are the most important. How will you fight a war without soldiers? How can you stand against anybody without soldiers? How can you stand as a king alone? You need your soldiers the most. Soldiers are the most important. So people had different answers. And then the third question comes, what is the most important thing for him to do? Now people answered, some said science was the most important thing, some said fighting, and some said religious worship. Some said study science, do a lot of research. Some said that no, you should every day practice your war tactics or how to fight. Or some said that no, you should every day do some religious practices. पूजा रोज करनी चाहिए, रोज मंदिर जाना चाहिए. ये काम तो सबसे important है. Now, as the answers to his questions were so different, the king was not satisfied and gave no reward. He had so many answers to all his questions, he was not satisfied. इतने सारे answers आ गए थे, उसको समझ में ही नहीं आ रहा था सही क्या है. So he didn't give reward to anybody. He said that I'll give a big amount of money. He didn't give it to anybody because he was not satisfied with the answers. There was no particular and right answer he could get. Instead, he decided to seek the advice of a certain hermit who was widely known for his wisdom. Now, instead of all this, he thought, I'll go to a hermit. Now, hermit is a person who lives maybe out of the city in a village. He lives alone and he lives a simple life. Maybe sometimes they are involved more in religious activities. Religious activities ज़्यादा करते हैं, पूजा करना, बहुत books पढ़ना, increasing their wisdom and knowledge. They live alone and they live a very simple life. So he had heard about a hermit and he had heard that he is a very wise man. So the king thought, I'll go to that hermit and ask him my questions. The hermit lived in a wood which he never left. Wood means, here the word wood is used for a forest. Okay, which he never left. He used to live there only. He never used to go out of that forest. He had a, I think, small hut over there and he used to live there. He saw no one but simple people, and so the king put on ordinary clothes. Now he used to meet very less people. He didn't meet anybody. He never used to go out in the city. He met very less people, and those less people whom he used to meet, they were all very simple people. He never used to go and go for shopping and meeting ministers and all. No, he was a very simple man, and whoever less people he used to meet were also simple. So that is why the king thought that I will wear very simple clothes and then go to meet him. If I go as a king, if I dress up very nicely in my royal clothes, maybe he will not talk to me, or he will not be very free to talk to me. So before he reached the hermit's hut, the king left his horse with his bodyguard and went on alone. So before the king went to the hut, he reached the forest, but before he could reach the hermit, before he reached the hut of the hermit, he left his bodyguard a little far away and his horse also. थोड़ा जो उसका hut था उससे थोड़ा दूर पर, जहाँ से दिखाई ना दे, bodyguard को और अपने horse को king ने छोड़ दिया. And he was wearing simple clothes. As the king came near the hermit's hut, he saw the hermit digging the ground in front of his hut. Now when the king came to the hermit's hut, he saw the hermit, and hermit was digging ground. वो फावड़ा जो होता है उससे वो मट्टी खोद रहा था, ground को, जमीन को खोद रहा था. He greeted the king. Now the hermit greeted the king. He welcomed the king and with respect. He had no idea who the person was, and continued digging. He just greeted him, said maybe good morning, good afternoon, बोला और अपना काम करता रहा. He kept digging. The hermit was old and weak, and as he worked, he breathed heavily. Now old people, when they do a lot of physical work, or he was already old and it's written he was weak also, so he started breathing heavily. मतलब वो बहुत जल्दी हाँफ जा रहा था, थक जा रहा था, like this. So the king went up to the hermit and said, I have come to you, wise hermit, to ask you to answer my 3 questions. Now the king said, okay, Mr. Hermit, I have come to you because I need answered to 3 of my questions. And he asked the questions. How can I learn to do the right thing at the right time? Then second, who are the people I need most? And third, what affairs are the most important? What is the most important thing for me to do? The hermit listened to the king but did not speak. He went on digging. He listened to the questions, but he gave no answer. You are tired, said the king. Let me take the spade and work in your place. Now king thought, he is not giving any answer to me. समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. So the king said that I feel you are tired. आप थक गए हो. So you give me the spade. Spade is फावड़ा. Okay. And I'll work in your place. You sit down for some time, you take rest, and I'll do your work. I'll dig the ground for you. Thanks, said the hermit. Giving the king his spade, then he sat down on the ground. Now, the hermit said that, thank you so much. He gave the spade to the hermit, to the king. The hermit gave the spade to the king, and he sat down on the ground. Now, when the king had dug 2 beds, he stopped and repeated his question. When he had dug 2 beds means 2 बड़े-बड़े गड्ढे खोद लिए थे king ने. He had been working, and then he stopped, and again he asked his questions. The hermit gave no answer. Still, hermit is not giving any answer, but stood up, stretching out his hand for the spade, and said, "Now you rest and let me work." He is not giving any answer. And when after digging 2 beds, the king again asked his questions, he didn't give any answer, and he stretches out his hand, हाथ बढ़ा के वो spade मांगता है. Now you sit down and I will do my work again. But the king did not give him the spade and continued to dig. Now, but the king didn't give him the spade. He continued with the work. The hermit was not giving any answer, but still the king continued to work. And 1 hour passed, then another. 1 hour has already passed. Then another hour passed. 2 घंटे हो गए. The sun went down behind the trees. Now it was evening time. The sun was going down. And at last the king stuck the spade into the ground and said, finally, king ने क्या किया, वो जो spade था उसको जमीन में छोड़ दिया, उसको मट्टी में गाड़ दिया. ठीक है. So the spade was standing on its place on the ground and said, I came to you, wise man, for an answer to my questions. He said, I came for my answer to 3 of my questions which I asked you. If you can give me no answer, tell me so and I will return home. And so the king said that I have been asking you my questions so many times, you are not giving me any answer. If you cannot give me the answer, then please tell me that I am not able to answer you and I will return back to my home. Okay, because the king had already asked 2 times. The hermit was not giving any answer. So he said that if you cannot answer me, then I will return back home. So the next part of the chapter we will take up next time. I think this, up till here, it has been clear to you. If any phrase or word you do not understand, you can ask me through WhatsApp or the messages through which we can communicate. And rest of the part and the question answers, exercises, whatever is left will be taken in the next session. That's all for now. Bye-bye.